It's Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Time for another Fireside Chat with Dizzy and the fuzzy little puppy dog. Let's see, we got Licorice in the round pen and Missy is over in the field eating hay. I just had more hay delivered. I can't believe I'm still feeding hay. The grass in the field is doing better. We've gotten a lot of rain lately. We are officially out of the drought. Of course, with all the rain, it's been making it a little difficult to find wood to burn, which is why I have so much in there. But now that I got a good fire going, what was wet in there is drying out. So what has been going on this week? Well, if you watched my one video from this morning, you know that had to clean up my garden, of course, since I want it to look nice for when I move, and I decided that I'm going to go ahead and plant. So I got it all cleaned up and this morning so that I could get stuff planted. I've got some stuff in there. I'll be planting some more stuff tomorrow and probably shoot a video after that. And after that, unless I get more cleaned up, because I only got the one half done, that's all I need. I probably won't be shooting any more videos about it for a while. There's not really much to do except for watch it grow. So let me see. If you watched my videos, you know I've been working on redoing the chicken area, but yes, hello little fuzzy puppy dog. With all the rain that we had, I wasn't able to get as much done as I would have liked to have gotten done. I still had to finish taking down that one pen. I got to scrub up the chicken house, paint it, and then get everything all moved around. There's not supposed to be rain now until Friday at the earliest. I'm hoping that maybe I can get some done on it tomorrow. Not 100% sure. Tuesday I won't, because that's the day that I clean my field. Wednesday definitely, and Thursday, if I'm not done anything that needs to be done, will probably be done then, because if I remember correctly, couldn't find anything from the vet, but that is when this fuzzy little thing gets her operation. So before she has the operation, I'll be telling what she's having the operation for. It's still cool out. You can see I've got a jacket on. I also have a sweatshirt to put on if I need it, and if I get cool enough, I've got a blanket I can put around myself. I actually had to have a fire in my house the other night. It did not get above 60 degrees with rain, and it was cool in the house to begin with because it just hasn't really warmed up. So I've never had a fire this late. Let's see. I know I said about the horses having hay. I just had 15 bales of hay delivered today. Actually, he gave me an extra one, so it was 16 bales of hay. I said I'm never fed hay at this time of year. But the field is recovering. Of course, I got all the stupid buttercups. Be glad when they die back. Don't have as many in the backfield now as I did. Really went to town mowing them the other day, and it seemed to have worked to a point. See better when I let the horses in that field, which won't be for a couple of weeks yet. I guess a week and a half or so. And let's see. But that should do it for me. Hey, for just the rest of the time I'm here. Like I said, the field is recovering. It's slow. Yeah, we've had all the rain that we need now. Like I said, we're out of the drought. There are places in the area that are still considered abnormally dry. I'm not really sure if we're part of that or not. It's kind of hard to tell looking at the map, since it only shows the county lines, but it doesn't show the towns what's what. So, and even if we are, it's not by much. There's actually places that still have puddles, which is amazing. The ground has been so dry here that it's basically just been acting like a sponge, and as soon as it rained, we could get 2, 3, 4 inches, and it might be a puddle the one day, and the next it would be gone. And we had rain. The last rain that we had was yesterday, and we still had puddles today, so we'll see whether or not we still have puddles tomorrow. I'm just going to camp out here tonight, but I decided not to for two reasons. Number one, it's only supposed to be about 50 degrees tonight, and I didn't really feel like camping out in the cold, especially since it's when I'm going to be trying out my new tent for the first time. Wasn't sure that I'd be able to get enough wood dry. I've had some that was leaning up against to try to dry it out some, and finally just said forget it and found some that was good and dry and got that burning. So I didn't know, like I said, that I had enough wood, and I have chicks hatching out. Got up this morning and found one in the incubator with another one pipped. The other one, the one that's pipped, still hasn't finished hatching out. And so I want to be able to be there in the morning and see how many more I have. Let's see. Yard, I worked some in the yard, but because of the weather, I decided that I was just going to concentrate on the garden. I got some more of the weeds poured out in the yard before I just said forget it and worked all in the garden. I'll be back now to splitting my time between the yard and the garden. Probably spending more time in the yard than in the garden, because basically I just need to finish getting the one half weeded, the strawberries moved, and fence fixed, and see what I can do about getting the elderberry out of there. I'm thinking about running a tractor because I got that to pull. I've got a bunch of other things that need to be pulled, and see how much it costs to rent one. If it's not too expensive, I'll go for it. Had a couple of minis race by, father and son actually. So let's see. House. I was going to make a video this week on how much I've gotten done, and I didn't get to it, so that'll have to happen this week. Oh, there comes the father. I don't know what he did with his son, but I'd hoped to be able to ride this week, but because of all wet as it was, yeah, I just didn't get to it. But I really need to start riding. For those that may not know, I was in a car accident in 1998 and have problems with my right leg because of it. And I'm supposed to ride. It helps with it, but I just haven't had the time yet this year. So I need to make the time. See, it is going to get hot this week, so I'm going to be trying for most days to get here early in the morning. And yeah, I'm being distracted by that little horse. You can't see him now, but he's getting into it with a mini mule, so he can be a pain. They all can be. But that's about where I am for now, and I will talk at you later.